Welcome, everybody, to episode 10 of our campaign. Emmy, take it away.
Hello everyone. Today is gonna be a little bit weird. I will be open and transparent with my issues at the moment because we're gonna have a very chill stream. Currently I have no internet in my area because it is down, and I am working on one laptop instead of two. So it's gonna be very chill today, very relaxed, and we're just gonna do this all together. So, hi, my name is Emmy. I am your dungeon master, game master for this evening. I go by they them pronouns, and we're gonna start off with just introducing all of your characters before we go in and explain the level ups that you guys got last episode. Yay! So first, let's go with the owner of this channel, JD.
Yeah, I'm JD. I play Jahan, the Fire Genasi sorcerer with an attitude. Pronouns he, him.
Ooh. Next up is gonna be Chris.
Hi, my name is Chris. I play pronouns are he, him. I play Phelan, and Phelan is overall very timid, but he is overall getting better. So we'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens in the future.
That is good. Next up is gonna be Lemon.
Hello. My name's Lemon. My character is Nomal, who is a halfling barbarian, but just recently took a level in Rogue. So we're gonna see how that all works out. And I go by she, her pronouns.
And last but certainly not least, Red.
Hello, my name is Red. I play Zato. My pronouns are he, him. Zato is a Fire Genasi warlock who is very paranoid and wanted to fly.
Yes, and now you got that, didn't you?
Not the way I wanted to.
But you got it anyways. So to briefly summarize last session, because it has been a tiny bit, they got out of the fight with the dragons, and they were trying to find the group was trying to find the horses that ran away. They managed to find one. The other one was still long gone by the time Nomal tried to find them, and they got to learn more about the tiefling who started joining them, named Nothing. And then someone, hint hint Zato, decided to tell his patron Orlath that he wanted to fly. And Orlath said, "I'll help you out here, bud," and brought everyone into, basically made everyone fall asleep. They went into a dream sequence where they all had to fight hellhounds, and after they defeated them, they leveled up. So, let's do this. So, I'm gonna call on people. I'm gonna call out the one I found the most interesting first, because someone in the group decided to multi-class.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! So, Lemon, I want to hear about, I want you to talk about why you decided to multi-class before we start.
So this is a multi-purpose thing. Like, I myself thought it'd be really fun to do it, but it also fits with my backstory really well. Of having a little more than just one single class, which I won't get too into because not much about my backstory people really know. But yeah, I thought it'd be really fun to also be a rogue, which is not very barbarian-ish. And so, which means I get the cool feat of sneak attack, which will be interesting. Then now I have to figure out what weapon I can use for that.
I think we might need to look back over that, but since
I have
you're
one weapon.
probably not gonna have to worry about that.
Yeah, I have a short sword I can use. That's a finesse weapon. And that's it.
Then maybe later you can get some more things that you could use with
Yeah.
that.
So yeah.
But so yes, so tell everyone exactly like what now, like what is your level in barbarian and then what is your level in rogue, just so everyone knows.
So I'm still a level 4 in barbarian because it's multi-classing and the levels add together. So I'm a level 4 in barbarian, but a level 1 in rogue. So next level I'll have to choose rogue or barbarian to level up. So.
Which, in all honesty, I would want to see you level up. This is just me. I would honestly like to see you level up in rogue more, because I want to see if, like, what rogue subclass you would want to be.
Yeah, and I'll have to look at that to see like what comes next, because if there's like a really cool like level like 5 barbarian thing, I might want that before the rogue stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's your discussion, because
yeah,
it's just what you want your character to be, and that's the fun part of multiclassing.
But I got some extra bonuses
So-
in perception and stuff like that. So
I literally cannot wait for you to use sneak attack for the first time, or for you to try to use thieves' cant. I want to like come up. I just once you try to use it.
Yeah.
Like, yes, stuff is happening.
Yeah, because I'm not proficient in thieves' tools and I can speak thieves' cant. So it's gonna be fun.
It is gonna be fun. So, next up, I want to talk about Phelan. So, Chris.
Yep.
So, what did you decide to do for Phelan in his level up?
Oh, I see that I was able to get another, like a certain attack. I was able to choose between 3 different ones, and I chose Horde Breaker.
Interesting. I actually never looked at your stuff yet, so I don't know what you did. I should have done that earlier. But again, issues. Did you choose new spells? Because you do have new spells as a hunter. As a ranger. As a ranger. You are a ranger. I am forgetting things.
Oh. I just read Chris's Horde Breaker. Wow.
I need to see what Horde Breaker is.
Wait, so once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that is within 5 feet of the original target and within range of your weapon. So basically,
shit, really?
if two creatures decide to go at him, he can hit both of them.
So
and
that's under
Horde Breaker is no action. That's under feats and traits.
Horde Breaker.
Hunter's Prey.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, he's a hunter.
But the funny thing is that's no action. So he automatically gets that, and then gets a bonus action. I think the way it reads. Yeah, it just says no action. That it's not an action. Okay.
Oh, Chris, you didn't choose another spell yet.
Oh yeah, no, I did not. I was too focused on choosing that.
So yeah, you go on. You can pick one more spell to learn, either first or second level.
Right, yeah,
you can do that, but that's honestly a really cool freaking power.
Yeah, it'll give me a few minutes to choose because I want to go over them really quick.
Oh no, yeah, you take a few minutes. I'm gonna move on to Jahan next, so JD.
I got to level up and boost.
What did you? So what exactly did Jahan get?
So he didn't really get much. what he got was basically more spells. Another spell. That's basically all he was able to get. And now, I don't care how big the room is, I cast fireballs.
Oh no. What did I do?
For Jahan, that is like the perfect spell for him, though. Like his personality and everything. Fireball is his personality. He does not care. He will annihilate.
It honestly is.
I mean, and pretty much, like, I had to dictate whether I choose Fireball or I chose, what was it? It was like what was the other one? Fireball or it was a lightning one. Lightning Bolt, which is basically what my staff does. It would be a weaker version of what the staff that Jahan has, his Thunder Staff. That's basically all he got. Because he got his ability choices last level. So now he got one spell, his 3rd level spell, and a couple extra slots. So now I got...
That is still...
Yeah. Now I got 3 second levels and 2 third levels. 8d6 sounds like fun.
And then... So, did you get to choose any other spells besides Fireball?
No, that was the only thing.
So just Fireball.
Just Fireball. I got 1 extra spell, I believe. Yeah. Because I had everything else. But I had 1 extra spell and I got extra slots.
See, now I just keep thinking just Fireball. Just Fireball.
Oh,
just Fireball.
I also went from 4 sorcery points to 5.
Nice.
So now I get to use my sorcery points for stuff. Honestly, I only could throw 2 fireballs anyway at this point.
I swear, if you kill everyone, I'm not gonna be happy.
No forest fights, please.
No,
God.
No forest fires.
You know, if Zato's deity Orla keeps getting in John's face, he'll just catch Fireball in literally right in front of him. He does not care.
Yeah, but that's
but,
an explode. Oh,
but the best thing is...
I know what I'm looking for next time we can buy something.
The best thing is also, Fireball has a range of 150 feet. It's my longest
So if you
attack.
set it off...
So I could technically hit at like 130 or no, 140 because it only can reach up to 150.
It's a
and the range of it has a 20-foot circle. Anyone in a 20-foot circle would get hit. At least you get a dexterity saving throw.
At
least you get a dexterity saving throw because, you know, I mean, the funniest thing is the only other, like, I only have 2 dex saving throws other than that. And Burning Hands actually moved up. It's a 13 dex now.
Nice.
So I can get Burning Hands at level 1, but I also have obviously my feat of being able to use Burning Hands by itself without taking a level or a spell slot. But that's been a thing, so I get you. Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask this, Chris. Did you pick a thing yet, or no? Did you pick a spell yet?
Oh yes, I did. I'm about to pick it right now, actually.
What is the spell that you chose?
I chose the protection from poison spell.
Nice. Okay, so now you have protection from poison. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just to check in. And then the last character, again, last but not least, Red. So with Zato. Zato, what can Zato do now?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know what Zato can do. You know, I mean,
Fly.
he exists.
He
He can
flies.
You want me to
Zato
help
can
you
fly.
remember? Zato can fly now.
A call.
Yes, Zato can fly now because one of the stipulations that that when Zato leveled up, he gained 2 new slots, right? You gained 2 new spells,
I believe so. Let me check.
Yes, so one of those spells had to be fly because he wanted to fly, so he immediately got that one. So and then he got to choose another one, which
I think
I
it's
believe
Vampiric
you
Touch.
chose Vampiric Touch,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Can care to tell everyone what Vampiric Touch does?
I don't know. It sounded cool. I don't know.
Oh God. Okay,
I
just
can
so
read it.
everyone
Got it.
knows, No, I'm reading it. My
Uh-huh.
turn. Shush. So Vampiric Touch is it's a concentration spell. So the touch from your Shadow Wraith hand can siphon the life force from others to heal your wounds. So make a melee spell attack against the creature within your range. On the hit, the target takes 3d6 necrotic damage, and you regain the hit points equal to half the amount the necrotic damage dealt. Until the spell ends, you can make the attack again on each of your turns as an action. So basically, for Red and then for viewers at home, so if Red casts a spell, it's up to a minute, so it's 6 rounds of where Red can use this spell to hit someone, deal damage, and then gain hit points back. It'll half half the damage that the enemy took. You gain half of that back to your HP. So that is going to be very interesting. And now he can fly, which is a touch thing, right? That's not concentration. It's a concentration. That's a concentration of 10 minutes. You have a lot of concentration spells, which is fun. If everyone doesn't know at home, concentration spells, you can only do concentration spells one at a time. So you have to concentrate, and if you get hit, you have to make a concentration check to see if you actually still hold it. So that is fun. But yeah, that's what
I mean,
everyone
at least
did.
he has a plus. At least he has a plus in Constitution stuff.
Yeah. At least.
At least it's a plus and not a negative. He could be making Jahan and Zato could be making like strength saving throw. You know, that would be worse.
But yeah, that is what everyone has right now. So we're going to go back to when everyone is still in the dream sequence. And you all just finished your fight. And I know some of you are still hurt. Right? Everyone is still kind of hurt.
Some more than others.
How bad is everyone doing right now?
Half.
I'm at 20 out of 38.
20 out of 38.
I'm still standing, but ow.
I think the heavy hitter right now is Jahan, who has 33 out of 37. He only lost 4.
Yeah, so let's go over everything. So Jahan currently has 33 out of 37. Phelan has 26 out of 39. Zato has 20 out of 38. Nomal is 24 out of 48. And poor little nothing
is like
at 4
unconscious.
4 out of 22. No, because I think someone healed nothing from being unconscious again.
It was me.
Because he keeps
Yeah,
going down. Yes.
nothing. The way nothing was reminding me of um, uh, God, what's it called? God, why do I forget movies instantly? Wipe yourself off. You're bleeding. Chris Tucker.
Oh yeah.
Jackie Chan.
No. Yep.
What movie? I completely blanked on the name.
You say Jackie? You said Jackie Chan, right?
Yes. Rush Hour.
Yeah, it's Rush Hour.
Yeah. Literally, when they're fighting and Chris Tucker finally wins the fight.
It's a good movie.
Yes. That was nothing. Literally took a beating.
Quite frankly, nothing is actually doing nothing.
Yes,
nothing
kind
did
of, like,
heal
panting
Jahan.
on the ground.
Nothing did heal Jahan quite a bit because Jahan took half his health away. In like the first strike, half of Jahan's health was gone.
Right. So nothing is doing something. Just
Keeping Jahan alive.
So let's continue forward. So currently, you guys are all panting after battle. Orloff is still sitting in like his throne that he has, and he's just like looking at all of you. He goes, "Well done, well done." And he's gonna look specifically at Sato, and he goes, "Is that better? You like what you have now?
Again,
You feel the
not
rush of energy?
what I meant.
You feel, but I gave you like that rush, right? Like you feel it, the rush of energy in you. What I gave
It
to you,
isn't what I meant.
but it's here now. And
I
that's all
didn't
that
want it
matters.
like this.
But you got it like this.
I didn't even want it, honestly. I was just messing around.
Actually, no.
Did we hear all of this?
Oh no. It's a fully heard conversation between the two. Like he's literally like gotten up at this point, and he's like right in Zato's face. It's like, but you asked me, and again I have to find the voice, and I hate it. Like, you asked me, and I gave, and I will do anything for my profit, as long as my profit
Anything?
keeps giving me what I want.
Anything?
Not anything, but like anything.
Get us
What,
out of
you want
here
your little
now.
team?
Get us out of here now.
But I'm having fun.
I don't care. Get us out of here now.
Don't you want to like be
No,
healed?
I don't
That
want
one,
anything.
That one looks half to dead, and he points at Nothing, who's like in the fetal position and just like panting heavily, and he's just like kind of looking at Orlath in fear, and Orlath just like gives him a little wave. Like that one seems to be in a bit of pain.
Heal us and get us out of here.
Oh, see, now you want to be healed.
Because he thinks about nothing for a second and just like, okay, we actually need help.
Oh, now you need heal. Do you
Heal us, and get out of here. We don't want to see you anymore.
No, let's hear it from the group, because the group matters. And he's gonna look out at all of you, and he's gonna go, "Do you want healing?"
No.
Asking for the group. No, you don't want healing.
No.
No, okay. Other three, do you want healing?
Jahan refuses to talk to him right now.
And Phelan just kind of looks down, and he's just, first he wants to answer, but then he's just like, yeah, no, because he doesn't really trust.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You, and he's gonna look at Nothing, and Nothing's just too terrified to speak. It's like, okay, well, no one wants to do anything. Fine, fine. Well, none of you are getting healed. No one's speaking up. And I guess that you're gone. Goodbye. And he snaps his hand, and all of you guys are back in on the cart, or in the cart. You guys still have all of your previous wounds and scrapes. And like in like the back of your minds, you just hear like a bit of laughter, and then that is all. So, what are you all going to do now?
So Normal's gonna turn to the group, and first she's gonna look at Zato and be like, "So you're telling me that we went through all that because you were jokingly wanted to fly? You didn't even really want it?"
Once I actually trusted him. Guess I was wrong.
So
And
the
you
joke,
hear in
like,
the back
so
of
the
your
joke
head.
to you?
I didn't think he'd take me seriously. He never does.
Normal's just like shocked because this is the second time this has happened to us where we've been knocked out and had to go fight some things. And you would think after, and like in their mind they're thinking after the first time you would think that it's like this guy's kind of powerful. You don't joke around with powerful people.
You would think that.
But she's not. Yeah, but I mean she's not verbally saying that. She just has this look of like, for real, like, I don't get it. And then she's gonna turn around and say, "Let's leave. Let's get up in the wagon and go to sleep and get out of here."
Okay. So I believe the last time everyone checked, everyone was in the back except for Phelan, who was driving in front.
Yes.
Yeah, because he was the one communicating with the horses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or did we not find? No, we didn't find the second one. We only found the one.
No,
We
yeah.
only found one
We only
horse.
found the one.
We can only find
Yeah.
one. But we're going into town to find this to find another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of you are able now to like walk, like you're going to Ethermore, right? Ethermore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Ethermore. So you guys are heading to Ethermore. So I need Chris to give me a let's say I need you to give me a check. Let's do a survival check to see how well you do on this journey.
You got it. Let me pull up my character sheet. Okay. Right, and that is 12.
12. Okay. That's still good. So you guys move throughout the night. Throughout like the days and nights as you're traveling Ethermore, nothing happens. You guys are able to fully heal.
So we're taking a long rest.
So you guys, yes, you could take a long rest. And I want to know what everyone is doing during the trip, because it's 3 days. Technically you are about like a few hours into the journey when you guys start moving again. So it takes you like, it still takes you about like 3 days. So, what is everyone doing during the trip?
Jahan is just lying there with his eyes shut as much as possible unless he has to drive.
Okay. Let's ask this first. Phelan, are you giving up control of like moving to anyone? Are you giving up driving to anyone?
If anyone volunteers to drive, I feel like I should continue driving because Balin wants to make himself a lot more useful, so he wants to just keep driving until someone else says otherwise.
Okay.
I'll say
And
no
is
more.
anyone-
I'll say no more trade off to let him when he wants to sleep. To give him time to sleep at
All right.
and then let him take back.
All right, so Phelan
Okay.
and Noble are taking turns.
Yeah. So whenever, yeah, and no one else is taking any turns. Nothing. Basically, like the whole time, just like sits in the back and starts like playing with like either his quarterstaff or like he takes out like a deck of cards at some point and like plays cards by himself. He is a lowly young person. He's just like, I don't know what it's like to be here. I'm just gonna do what I want to do. And that is what he is doing.
How old is nothing?
Nothing is 12.
Older than you.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
So
nothing is
so
in
he's not
between
the-
Jahan and Noble.
Yes. So he's not the oldest of the group. He's the second oldest of the group, technically.
Yep.
I say when Nomo is not driving, she's gonna be back, writing another letter to her brother.
Okay. Anything you want to tell to the group or no?
No.
Or any Okay, are you gonna send me something so I know what you're doing?
Yeah, no, I'll send you what I end up writing later. I
Okay.
haven't written it yet.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm just letting you know that's the other thing that I would be doing, other than helping, like sleeping, resting, and helping drive. They're ignoring everyone else and just writing.
Gotcha. So as everything goes on, is there anything anyone else is doing while everyone is still moving?
Zato's just like kind of curled up in a ball, just like thinking of what just happened, and how he generally cannot trust anyone now, because he actually trusted Orlath for like 1 second. Like, nope, I know, you stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna make a roll for something.
Oh lord.
Okay. Nothing happens. But you usually, like, when you feel usually when you're, like, doing stuff, you will feel Orlath behind you. Like, watching over you. He has not, you have not felt his presence in the days that you are traveling. So he's not there.
Good.
Okay. So besides that, is anyone doing anything specific? Does anyone want to try out? I say this with the utmost, like, JD, I do not want you to answer type of feeling. Is anyone gonna try out their new abilities in the cart?
Zato's too depressed to do anything, like anything. He doesn't even want to try to fly.
You're gonna have to at some point. But is anyone else doing anything? No?
Yeah,
No?
that's pretty much just our goals. Just work trade-off driving, John and Zato doing whatever.
Okay. So after this journey, you guys finally make it to Ethermore. So Ethermore
Yay!
is yay. Ethermore is basically this tiny like village which is fully encased in trees. I don't have exactly what I want Ethermore to look like right now. I need to quickly draw something up. But I can tell you for certain that there are a few shops. You see some elvish kids running around, like trying to like play with the different like wild animals in this space. You guys see like a bunch of essentially puppies like running around and playing with kids. You see some adults like taking like clothing off of lines, like doing their laundry and stuff of the sort. And you specifically see like an area that is purely barns. So there's 2 to 3 barns off to the I'll say the left, where like you see farmers growing crops and such. So what is everyone doing as soon as they get there?
Still on a ball.
Phelan was just thinking about the puppies.
Mm-hmm.
How many days did it take us?
So it took 3 days. It took 3 days to get there. And by the time you get there, it's like not mid-afternoon. It's like starting to get dark. Like it's just sunset is currently happening when you get there.
Okay.
So, what are you all going to do?
Jahan is gonna sleep because it's late. It's later in the day.
Okay, but are you going to sleep in the cart?
Yep.
Or do you want to try
He's
to
already
find
been
somewhere in
He's
town?
been laying in that cart for 3 days. He is not moving.
Okay.
He only got up to go to the bathroom. That's the only time he ever did.
Jesus.
Noble is gonna go in search of supplies.
Phelan is gonna do the same thing.
Because we need another horse. I'd also like to have someone like check up on our someone who knows horses like to check up on the horse and make sure that the horse we have currently is still fit for traveling. And then we're almost out of horse food. So we need some more supplies and stuff like that.
Okay, so in that case, should Phelan go with No Malta for another horse?
Okay. Is there anywhere Zato is going to go?
No, not really. He's not in the mood to do anything.
Oh, so the 2 fire.
Like the whole adventure, like the whole drive, he didn't even want to switch. He just wanted to sit there.
Okay.
So both the fire
I
brothers.
am gonna ask Nothing if Nothing wants to join us.
So Nothing is like sitting there, and he's like kind of like looking at Sato, and he's gonna go, "Oh, I was actually thinking I can try to help." He's going to like silently point at Zato. He's gonna go, maybe he needs some help. Can I try something for like a moment before you guys go?
Don't you need to find your family?
I do, but I don't like him like this. And again, he's gonna point to Zato, just like kind of like sulking in the corner.
Let me check your DMs really quickly.
Okay, Jesus.
Jahan is just knocked out.
But yeah, he's like, is it okay if I? He's gonna walk, and he's like not even gonna take you guys into account. He's gonna walk up to Zato and like put his like not touch him, but like try to touch him and then like pull back. He's gonna can I try to help you with something?
Help me with what? Trust?
Well, I see you're kind of upset.
Kind is not the word.
And okay, well, I see that you're sad. I wanted to try something out. Is it okay if I try something?
Depending on what it is, sure.
It's just once I do it, you'll be fine. And he's gonna put his hand on your shoulder, and he's going to cast a spell. Now I want to know if you're going to fight it or not.
No. I'm gonna let it happen.
You're not gonna.
Just let it happen. I'm not fighting anything.
So he's going to specifically concentrate on you. And he is going to cast Calm Emotions. And in like a moment you feel like his hand touch you, and the moment like the magic pulses out of him, you feel just you like the sadness and the betrayal that you feel, it all leaves you for a moment as you finally feel like you feel suddenly fine with the world. Like it just calms you down. You're in a state of pure calmness. And he looks at you, and he's still holding you. He's gonna go, is that better?
How did you...
I have to do this for my siblings from time to time. It's just one of the things that you learn. But it only lasts for a moment. So
I really appreciate that.
of course. If you want to stay like this, I can only use this like 2 more times, but it only lasts for like a minute. So
No, I'm fine.
If you want to stay like this, you can. You just gotta try. But this takes just for a moment. You're at peace.
I'm fine.
He's gonna keep his hand on you for like a minute. And he's gonna look back to you guys and he's go, I would like to go with you guys to look around, but I just want to make sure he's okay first. Is everyone okay? Does everyone need anything?
I think we're fine, normal.
I'm good other than needing supplies.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And while this is going on, Nomel's actually making a list of things that we need to find.
Okay.
Because that's what Lemon's doing. Making a list of things I want to find. Not even things we like. Not even things that I want, but things like we need.
Yeah. And Nothing's gonna look towards Jahan. And he's gonna be like, Jahan, do you need anything?
He Jahan is knocked out. He is not speaking in.
Okay. Yeah.
Just ignore him. He does this.
Okay.
On 5.
I was thinking maybe instead of sleeping in this, we can maybe find an inn for the night, but someone's already knocked out. Did you guys want to maybe try for an inn
On 5.
tonight?
I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean, we could drag Jahan in, or just leave him out.
I'll stay back
You
with
said
him
it-
just in case anything happens.
I'll say, is it midday or like evening?
It's like sunset is currently happening, type of thing.
Okay.
On 5.
So we probably won't be able to find any shopping, not shopping, any like supplies or anything like that. We'll probably have to wait till tomorrow anyway.
Give me
On 5.
I'm gonna say perception check if you're like looking around like the town.
Okay.
Just to see like what is what.
On 5.
I also want to do that also, so can I make a perception check?
17.
Yeah, make a perception check.
All
So
right.
you normal got a 17.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay. 10.
10. Okay. So
5.
Phelan, you just see everyone being normal to you. They're just walking around. Like you see some people start to go in for the night, but not a lot.
On 5.
Normal. You notice that a lot of like of how close you are, like the shops that you can see, you see like shopkeepers in like windows, and they're turning over like the little opened close signs, and they're turning it to close, and they're starting to like ramp down for the night so they can all go back to their homes.
Gotcha.
Except for like this, I mean, there's like still some homes. I'm just gonna add this fact. There's still some homes that are open, but you see like two places at like the corner, at like opposite or corners of the town, are still open, and they look to be like little inns. So that is also out there.
I'm gonna turn to nothing and say, so do you have like, does your family live here? Are you just, or do you think they might be here?
This was one of the places that they mentioned. They might be going to. So
Do you think they would have gone to the inns? Maybe we should go there and see if they've seen them or found them.
They might have. Yeah. I honestly just want to see if they're here or not.
On 5.
Okay. And that's what we're gonna do.
So who is going with them
On 5.
and who isn't?
Just so I guess that Jahan and Zeta are the only ones staying behind.
Jahan's out.
Yeah, I'm staying behind.
Okay. So
On 5.
as you guys start to as the people who are going out start to like clamber out of the cart, nothing is just gonna look over the two of you. And he's gonna look specifically at Zato. He's gonna say, okay, night. Bye for now, I guess.
On 5.
Bye. And then he's gonna like awkwardly like leave. Also, Red, I need you to message me back. Okay. So nothing climbs out of the cart is with Phelan and Nomal. And he's gonna go, which one do you want to go to first?
We can go to whichever one's closest first.
On 5.
Okay. So You can either choose the one on the left side or on the right side. Both of them are open.
Pawn 5.
So it's just
Okay.
up to you.
Okay. We can do the one on the left.
So you come across this inn. And quick little break so I can figure out what the hell I want this inn to be called. How is everyone enjoying everything?
Jahan is just sleeping as he would be on a regular thing.
Pawn 5.
What he's been doing ever since like the group started going to just sleep most of the time when they would travel.
Yes, but wouldn't he be uncomfortable?
Pawn 5.
Jahan doesn't
That is-
care. He's like so. He's
We're also
so
not
angry,
traveling anymore.
Yeah, but he's still in the cart.
Pawn 5.
He does not care.
Yeah,
You know, Nomo was like tempted to push like the cart down like a cliff.
Valen is wondering. Valen's about to ask Normal, should we drag him out and bring him with us?
No, because if Nomo finds an inn, we're not going back to the cart.
Pawn 5.
Okay. So the first inn you guys come across is called the Soft Ferret Inn. They
Soft
have a
ferret?
little picture.
Pawn 5.
Yes, the Soft Ferret. Don't judge me. I'm using a generator.
No, that's fine. I want to make sure you said ferret and not fairy.
Yes, the Soft Ferret. Yes, because there's such a thing as a soft fairy. I don't know.
Scene.
Rebel would disagree. There is no such thing as soft fairies.
They're soft.
Pawn 5.
You know,
I mean,
but yes,
we
the
already know
soft
they're
fairy.
just a fairy. How are you gonna know if they're soft or not?
You do have a point, but it's called the Soft Ferret, and it has they have like a little wooden sign hanging down, and it has like a little ferret on its back, just
Pawn 5.
like somewhat posing cutely, like just etched into the wood.
Okay.
And yeah,
Pawn 5.
so do you guys go in?
Yes.
Okay. As you go in, you see
Pawn
that the Soft Ferret is kind of hopping tonight. There are mainly elves,
Pawn 5.
like mainly wood elves, but there are also you see like a halfling or two. You see a few humans in a corner together, and you see two elves behind like the bar, and they're like rushing around and they're helping everyone like with drinks and stuff. And there is an up and like towards the back there is an upstairs. There's like a staircase that you can go up.
Pawn 5.
So I'm almost gonna turn and look at nothing, and say, "Do you does anybody look familiar in here?"
Pawn 5.
And he is going to look. Give me a second. While I'm just gonna let everyone know, while everyone was talking about the characters, I actually made Nothing his own character sheet. So now I actually don't have to use like a stat block for him anymore.
5.
He's actually a character. Yay.
Nice.
So he's gonna make a perception check.
Pawn 5.
Oh Jesus. And he looks around the room and he goes, I don't see them
Pawn
anywhere.
5.
I don't see them.
Pawn 5.
If you give me a moment, I'm gonna go talk to someone. If that's okay.
Okay.
And he's gonna walk up to uh
Bonfire.
one of the elves like on the bar, and he's just gonna start talking to them. So, what are you two going to do?
Bonfire.
Give me 1 second.
Bonfire.
I think Nomel's just gonna like observe the people.
Bonfire.
Maybe to see if like there's like a shift in like in the atmosphere when nothing leaves us and goes into the people, because I imagine like we're like
Bonfire.
the people haven't noticed us yet. Or just kind of to see if they've noticed us and if that's like affected things, because we are 3 kids walking into essentially a bar connected to an inn.
Bonfire.
Like, as nothing goes off. Actually, for that one, make another you can tell me which one you want to do. Do you want to do perception as you're just like casually looking, or if you want to like look like deep in investigation? You choose.
Bonfire.
Since one of them is a +7 and the other one's a -1, I will always go perception.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
So, because I'm not really looking to see like what they're doing, just more if like they've shifted, and that's an 18.
Okay. So shifted in what sense? Let's ask.
Well,
that.
like if like from like the moment we walked in, if anything has changed in like the atmosphere between that point and when nothing left us and actually went into the people into the area to talk to people.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you guys walked in, no one really noticed you guys. Everyone's continuing to act amongst themselves. When nothing goes up to the bar and he starts talking with this elf, like the bartenders, you can see the bartenders clock nothing, and then look around and clock the two of you, but they're not saying anything. They're just letting this happen. 1 or 2 elves that are at the bar notice nothing, walk up, and like look back to see where he came from and notice the two of you. They're not gonna say anything because they honestly don't care. And then the elf that nothing's talking to, I mean, he like obviously like you can see like the elf like look him up and down, and then nothing like starts to whisper to him, and and the elf starts to whisper back. So currently, no one cares like how old you are, or why like so young, like young people are at a bar. But also, it's the two of you. It's a halfling and a gnome walking into a bar. That sounds like like the start of a joke. Halfling and a gnome walk into a bar. It's
Yeah.
no one knowing like the age of like you two, and knowing like how short gnomes and halflings already are. No, I mean, no one really is clocking you as like, no, that is a child. They're like, they're just not caring.
Okay. But that also tells me that if they don't care about us, then they also don't know who we are.
Yeah, no one knows who you are.
That was the other thing I was thinking of, because we do have a purpose for coming here. So,
yeah, but no one seems to notice. No one seems
Okay.
to care at this moment.
perfect.
So Phelan, what are you doing?
What Phelan is doing is he just like looks up at Normal and is like, so it doesn't seem they don't really know we're children, so like what are we gonna do?
I mean, we're gonna wait for nothing to come back.
Yeah, I feel like that's best.
Are you guys gonna go like sit at a table and wait for nothing, or are you gonna go up to the bar and wait for, or just stand where you are near like the entrance?
I'm gonna just stand where we're at near the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay. Nomal, tell me, what is your passive perception?
17.
17. Okay. Give me 1 second. As someone is trying to be a little sneaky. This moment. Okay. 17, you said?
My passive perception is 17, yes.
Okay. So you don't notice anything. You don't notice anything. But after a while, like, nothing like nods and shakes the guy's hand, or shakes the elf's hand, and like whispers something, and he comes back to the two of you, and he's gonna go, okay, I just talked with someone. They haven't seen any other tieflings around recently. So, well, I mean, they haven't seen any younger tieflings around recently except for me. So, I don't think they're here.
On to the next place.
Okay. And he'll follow you.
Okay, we're gonna leave the inn.
Very well.
And oh, I'm using this. And the next inn is at the other side of town. And this inn has a wooden sign out front that is a lemon that is currently like crushing something. Like it's like on a box and it's crushing the box that it's on. And the inn is called the Big Lemon. And yes, that is literally something that just got generated for me. And I am using it because lemon is here. And I have to. So yes, so
Lemon
the
is
other
not
one's
big.
called the Big Lemon. Well, this lemon
Also-
is the big
also-
lemon.
Emmy, if you stole something from me, I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm not gonna steal anything from you. What? No.
Okay. Just know I will go back to that inn and they will I will unleash my wrath.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll send
And
Jahan there and have him fire a fireball
Fireball it.
fireball into the inn.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Anyway,
You
let's
guys
go to the
make it
next
in.
inn. The Big Lemon.
Yes. The Big Lemon. You guys go into the Big Lemon. It's sort of the same crowd. So it's elves. It's elves running the bar. One of them does appear to be a half elf. So it's an elf and a half elf running the bar. This time there are some, like, a tiefling is in the corner. A blue-skinned tiefling is in the corner. There are some elves chatting amongst the group. And there is, like, a gnome or two, like, in the corner just talking. So what do you want to do now?
I will
Now
once
that you're in
again
the Big Lemon.
I will once again turn to nothing and say, "Alright. Do you recognize anybody?"
And he's gonna look around. And he's gonna go, no, but I can talk to someone again.
Perfect.
And he's gonna look around. 4. So that is a... Okay. So he looks around. This time he's looking like he's having like a bit of difficulty trying to find someone. Until he like recognizes, he sees someone, and he's gonna walk up to them, and he's gonna start like the same type of conversation that he had before.
Okay. And I once again want to check and see if the environment changes between when we entered and when nothing went across the room.
Make another perception check.
Ooh, that's a 21.
21? Okay. Once
Yes,
again,
21.
the atmosphere doesn't change. There are some people who recognize you guys, like, who notice you guys coming in. And as Nothing walks up to the other tiefling and starts talking to them. Like, the tiefling clocks you too, and then the people at the bar clock you too. The people running the bar clock you too.
Mm-hmm.
And is moving. And this time, are you paying close attention? Are you paying like attention to nothing?
Probably.
Okay. This time, actually, first, Chris, what is Phelan's passive perception?
Hold on, let me see here.
It's under senses. Senses. It's under saving throws, and it's gonna say passive wisdom perception.
Oh, okay. 12.
12. Okay. You do not recognize this. You don't see this.
Oh, okay.
But normal. You see at some point during the conversation, nothing like pulls, like moves a bit of like the cape that he's wearing, like the cloak that he's wearing, and reveals something like on his chest. He's gonna point to it. And like you can't hear what they're saying, but he's obviously like showing something off. And he's gonna give the guy, the tiefling, a handshake again. And this time you see a bit of, like, you see like a shine as the two handshake, and nothing slips back to you guys. Okay. He's gonna go. They also didn't see anything, so I don't think they're here. But that's fine, I guess. Just have to go to the other place, or wait a little bit to see if they come. I'm sorry for wasting your time.
No, it's okay. And then at this point, I think I'm gonna see if the group wants to like find a table and sit down and eat, and maybe see about finding a room for the night here.
Okay.
I would definitely vote on eating.
I could eat.
Okay. Is there an empty table?
There's a few empty tables scattered around.
Okay.
And you guys can take a seat. And after like a little bit, the half elf notices you three, and they're going to come up. They're gonna go, oh, hello, welcome in to the Big Lemon. This is where I need to come up with names. I'm Keith.
It's like you assume we were even to ask for a name.
Nope, he's just gonna introduce himself. I'm Keith. Welcome in. Can I get you guys anything?
We were gonna see about getting maybe like some food and like some water, and then see who we need to find out if there's like a room here that we could stay for the night.
Well, that's me. I
Okay.
basically run. My mom runs this place, so I can get you stuff. Okay. So, is there anything specific you guys wanted to eat?
Something that's better than rations because we've been traveling for a little while.
So the stuff we have at the moment, we have some stock pot stew, we have pigeon pot pie, and we have a rabbit and potato plate. Anything sound good?
Phelan takes a little bit of time to think it over.
I mean, we also have like some steak, some pork, goat and cheese.
A rabbit and potato sounds good for me.
Same
Rabbit
for
and potatoes?
me.
Alright. Alright. And nothing's gonna go same. And it's like, alright. And is there anything you guys want to drink?
Would you recommend?
And this guy's gonna make a perception check. As he like looks all of you up and down. That's a 10. And he's gonna go, well, we do have some good, we have some good wine, we have some ales, and some fruit juice. I mean, it depends on what y'all want, I guess. Is there anything specific that you want?
Phelan's gonna take some ale.
And Nomo's gonna give him this look like, "Don't you dare!" Like no, during as Keith has been saying this stuff, Nomo's looking at both, not even looking at him, looking at Phelan and looking at nothing and going, "Don't you even think about it."
And Phelan,
If
Phelan just smirks a little. He's like, "Okay, fine. What fruit juice do you have?"
Well, we have grape, apple, others, and we have lemonade, obviously, and we have
Three lemonades will be fine.
Lemonade will be fine.
Nomo will say for the group.
Nothing's gonna like look at you, and he's gonna go, actually, did you have any good berry wine?
No.
So, yeah, we have some. I'll take that, please. I'll also take the lemonade, but like, good berry sounds good right now. And the guy's gonna nod.
Nomo's just shaking her head in disappointment.
And he's gonna look again at all of you, and he's gonna go, is there anything, so room for the night. Is there anything specific for rooms?
2 rooms would be great.
2 rooms. Okay, 2 rooms it is. And
Thank you.
he's gonna walk off. And nothing's gonna look at you. And he's gonna go, why couldn't I get the good berry?
Because we're kids. And I'm gonna say it very quietly, under my breath.
He's gonna look back and he's gonna like like whisper back, it's non-alcoholic.
Pond 5.
It doesn't have alcohol. It's like adult grape juice.
No,
But,
you
like,
said it was goodberry wine.
yes, they call it wine,
Pond 5.
but it's like, and he's basically gonna try to say, but I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it above table. You know, like if you go to like wineries and like for kids, they have like that expensive like grape juice that they give to kids as their parents are doing like wine tastings.
Like
It's like that.
Welch's
Yeah,
the
but
Welch's
Yeah.
grape wine that they would
they
buy
don't
kids.
call it wine though.
They do.
Yeah,
it
no, they
says
call it
wine
wine.
on the bottle.
Yeah, they call it wine.
They call it wine.
Okay. Lemon is not fancy enough to go to wineries, and at the grocery store, it's called Welch's grape juice or
Yeah.
sparkling grape juice.
Yeah, they have to call it that for legal reasons.
Yeah, I like places. So in this one, it's just wine, but basically like Goodberry is like the extent of like it's basically grape. It's basically just like wine.
Wine without the alcohol.
Yeah, wine without the alcohol.
And don't call it wine.
Well, it's
Nope,
still
they call it wine on the site. I'm
Wine
gonna
is
call it wine.
wine is technically the process, not the alcohol.
But yeah, so he's gonna like keep whispering. It's like it's not actually.
Well, then we can retcon that, because I legit was saying it only because I was making sure nobody was drinking. As the
Well, I
adult
don't-
of the group.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if Nomal would have known what Goodberry wine was. Like, do you think Nomal would have known what Goodberry wine was?
I mean, you know my family.
Yeah, and I don't think your family would have drank or taken you out to places where they had that, because they were gone most of the time, and you guys usually stayed in your house.
Yeah.
Pond 5.
I just don't know
So,
if.
yeah. So,
I was just thinking because she would have had an older sibling, if they would have done that or not. I don't know if
actually,
Normal would or not. That's what I was thinking in
Actually,
terms of that
let's-
aspect.
let me make a check for Nomal to hear if
Pond 5.
which of the siblings Emil. Let's see if Emil actually sent you a letter containing anything.
Pond 5.
No, not Emil. Shit. Which is the older sibling? Now I'm forgetting, because Lime is your twin.
Yeah, Emil is my twin. Hold on.
Pond
Yeah.
5.
I have a list.
Eparg, right?
Hold on. Where is this? Oh,
Pond 5.
it's in the other. It would have been
Was it?
yeah, Eparg. Eparg.
Eparg.
Eparg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eparg. Let's see if Eparg would have sent you anything. That's the dice I'm using. I'm gonna use my not my damn. I'm gonna use my pan dice for this.
Pond 5.
Let's see. Let's see. And okay, that's an 11. I mean, Eparg like would have told you like I'm out at restaurant, like I'm out at inns, and I'm trying something that's good, like really good. And like from the way that you read it and the like the vagueness that he described it, and you're probably like, oh, he's getting drunk. That's probably what that was. So you like he never specifically say like, oh, I tried Goodberry wine before and it's actually like really good. He was like, I just tried some drink and it was good.
Pond 5.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all you got. So yeah, I would say Normal does not know.
Pond 5.
So as like
Okay.
nothing explains, like it's not it doesn't have anything in it. It's just made of good berries.
Pond 5.
It's good. You can try some.
No, thank you.
And he's gonna look at Phelan. He's like, Phelan, do you wanna
I'm-
try some?
Yes, I'm curious.
It's good. Okay,
Pond
I'm
5.
letting you know it's gonna be weird.
Look at me.
And
I'm all about it.
Pond 5.
that's good. And as you guys wait for the food, I'm gonna cut back to
Pond 5.
cut back to Zato and Jahan in the cart. Besides Jahan sleeping,
Pond 5.
what is Zato doing?
Zato is still just sitting there, not crumbed up in a ball anymore. He's just kind of thinking to himself at the moment.
What is he thinking?
Who can he really trust in this world?
Pond
And
5.
does he trust anyone that he's currently with on this adventure? Maybe.
Well, let's talk this out.
Pond 5.
Let's hear Zato's reasoning. Like, who can he trust? Because Orlath pissed him off.
Pond 5.
Well,
Even though Orlath was just giving him what he wanted.
we're not even going
or
to
what he
attempt to
thought.
put Jahan in that because we all know he does not trust Jahan, not even a little bit.
Pond 5.
Jahan's the one that
Oh, no.
pushes Zato. Thinking Zato,
Normal.
literally telling Zato that he's better than he thinks he is, but pushes him in the wrong direction for it.
Normal.
Gee, you're not liking him.
Meh. Not disliking Normal, but he doesn't know, like what's the word? He doesn't like know her, if anything. That makes sense. Like he's just kind of just like, oh, she's our leader. Cool. And
Mhm.
Phelan, at the moment, he kind of forgot the guy was there. No offense. I swear.
What about nothing?
Nothing is actually when Nothing tried to like help him before he left, that kind of gave Zato some kind of hope that maybe there is somebody he can trust. But he's not jumping into conclusions. He has, because he barely knows Nothing as well. But as of now, Nothing seems like the only one somewhat trustworthy at the moment.
Okay.
So he's just kind of thinking about that in a way. So yeah.
So,
Yes.
as you're thinking, and as Zato thinks, and as he feels like that good little feeling towards Nothing,
Hey.
the little presence is back. The little presence is back. You feel something watching you.
Go away. Now.
And you feel the presence linger. And I'm gonna need you to make a perception check for me.
Yay, yay. My favorite. Perception, right? Okay. Do 13.
13?
Yep.
Out the corner of your eye, you see a very faint, like trail of smoke, like that familiar, like dark purple smoke. But he's
Oh,
saying nothing.
Okay.
You just see the smoke.
What do you want, Orlath?
And as soon as you say his name, he appears hovering above Jahan. And he like kind of like pokes Jahan, but Jahan can't feel it. Just pokes him. He's gonna go. See, this is what I'm concerned about. You are here alone with him, and he's asleep. And what does that do for me? For you? You could be out there in town eating real food for once. But you sit back here. Why? Why do you do this to yourself?
I don't owe you an explanation for anything.
Oh, I think you do.
How so?
Prophet. You know that you're connected to me, right?
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. And you know that I can sense what my warlocks are feeling, right?
What?
Did I strike a nerve?
What?
Did I strike a nerve?
Leave me alone.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll go annoy your friends in the pub at the end.
You better not.
What happens if I spike their drinks?
Zato's getting so frustrated right now. Like, he is fed up with this man.
Maybe you should leave your brother and make sure I don't do anything.
Do not touch him.
Do not. Oh, wait a minute. Who are you talking about?
Jahan.
Oh, I wasn't gonna touch him. I'm saying leave him. Leave him. Go eat food. Go sleep in an actual bed for once. Aren't you getting sick of sleeping on this wooden monstrosity?
I'm getting sick of hearing your voice. That's what I'm getting sick of.
Oh, does someone want to play like a little game? Because you know what I can do.
Don't test me.
Oh? What are you gonna do? And he's like holding his hand up and he like looks like he's about to snap his fingers. Like, what are you gonna do?
Leave me alone.
If I leave you alone, then I'm gonna have to do this. And he's going to snap his fingers. And you feel like your body get kind of weaker. And he's gonna go, oh, where'd your magic go?
Did he take my powers?
Mm-hmm. So, oh, where'd the magic go? Where'd your magic go? You know that I give you your magic, correct? Like, yes, you were technically born with my magic, but I can take it away. So, here's the thing, Prophet. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. I'm saying I want you to sleep in a bed tonight, and you want to stay here with your dumbass brother.
Meaning?
Thoughts? You're dumb.
What does it have to do with you?
Dumb. I'm trying to do something nice for you.
You haven't done anything nice for me a single time.
Oh, I gave you the ability to fly.
In a way that I did not want.
I left your mother alone for you.
Even though I already know you're still haunting her.
Of course I am. She hears me too.
Therefore, I didn't win anything. And you're getting your way.
I mean, she's getting her way.
Pawn 5.
Are you wondering what I mean?
Leave everyone I love alone.
I
Pawn 5.
okay. I'm just giving her updates about you. She can't contact you. I'm just telling her how you're doing. Do you want to know how your mother's doing?
Why wouldn't I?
She's fine. I'm not bothering her. I'm bothering you. She is honestly living a nice life right now. I only bother her when you bore me. And currently, you're boring me because you won't take what I'm giving you. I will literally give you something to go and relax at this inn, at this pub, with the rest of your party members, and leave your brother behind.
How can I trust that you won't do anything
To your brother?
to anyone?
I mean, will me giving you your magic back count as something? Yes? No? Maybe?
He just doesn't know what to say after that one.
Mhm.
He just kind of looks down.
Oh,
Give
I will
me
give
my
you
powers back.
and you'll go to the inn?
Pawn 5.
You know, you can actually make sure your brother's okay by taking him with you. Not that I want you to, but you can.
Pawn 5.
Fine.
Okay. Wake
Wait, is
him
our
up.
horse still here? Wait, like that's not Zato asking.
The
Though. Is
horse
our
is
horse still?
the horse is still there. The horse is currently standing up sleeping.
I don't want to leave the horse because that's like one of our own. That's like our only way of transportation right now. If we were looking for another horse, and if we lose that one, then we have to look for another horse again. Ugh.
What if I say I'll protect the horse? That make you go,
And you think I should trust you after all you've done to me?
Pawn 5.
I will stay up and I will watch the horse. If I don't stay up and watch the horse, I will give you something equal to or greater than the horse. Does that sound good?
Fine.
5.
Wake him up.
Okay, Doom
And he's
Fist.
going to snap. He's going to snap back and he's going to give you your powers. And he's going to disappear. So, Zato, what are you going to do?
Pawn 5.
Is there a pillow near me? Like
I
just straight
mean,
up pillow,
do you have a pillow?
or like a sleeping bag?
Do you have a sleeping bag? Do you have a
I
bedroll?
Do I have one? I don't know.
Look on your thing and look under inventory.
You should, because I'm pretty sure everyone does.
Pawn 5. Pawn 5.
Did we never give you a bedroll? I'm gonna give you a bedroll now, so you have one. Cause you forgot
We
to
bought
add one.
bedrolls for everyone.
Yeah, he just never added it in. So congratulations, you have a bedroll. What are you gonna do with it?
I want to slap Jahan with it.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Like a D20.
It would
Okay.
basically
Yeah.
be just an unarmed strike.
Yeah, make an unarmed strike. So use your +2 for your unarmed. No, don't even use the plus. Just roll naturally.
Pawn 5.
21. I think I did it right. Did I do it right? think I
21?
did it
Does a
right.
21 hit? Yeah. No,
Oh,
yeah. Does a 21
Oh
hit?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So, you take no damage, but you do feel like a stern fucking like smack in the face by a bedroll. Actually, no. Where does Zato hit Jahan?
I don't hit him in the face. I hit him on like the side, like his arm or whatever.
Okay, so you feel like a huge smack on the arm with like something heavy, but it doesn't hurt you, but you feel it,
Pond 5.
Okay.
and it causes you to wake up.
Honestly, Jahan's reaction would be to literally cast Produce Flame in the arm that, like, on the arm that he just got hit in.
Okay. And all of a sudden,
Pond 5.
Zato, you see like the end of the bedroll catch on fire. As
Pond 5.
Jahan's arm just sort of lights up with fire, and then it catches on like part of your bedroll.
Well, now I need to put this out. Thanks.
Pond 5.
Ugh. What time is it?
I mean, you can put it out with your hand. You are resistant to fire.
That is so true. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, literally all Jahan asks is what time is it?
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
It's nice and quiet.
It's never nice and quiet when you're around.
I was out.
Pond
I
5.
didn't do anything.
Best 3 days of my life.
Sure about that?
And
Pond 5.
currently, I need Jahan to make a perception check for me.
Okay, perception.
Pond
17.
17. You realize that it's only
5.
you and Zato in the cart. That the rest of them are gone.
Okay, where are we going?
Pond 5.
That's literally all Jahan asks. Where are we going?
We're gonna go find the others and not sleep in this cart.
Pond 5.
But it's quiet in the cart.
Doesn't mean anything. Come on.
Fine. And he gets up and he walks.
So which one are you attempting to go to? So you go to the left, and it's the soft ferret, or the right
Pond
is
5.
the big lemon. Which one are you two going to?
Um,
Pond 5.
I'll say the right. I rolled for it.
And Zato, are you following him?
Wherever nothing is.
You don't know where nothing is.
Oh. Well, I don't
You know
know.
that something. You know that your brother is going to the right, towards the big lemon.
I'm going the other way. He'll find his way out.
You're going the other way.
No, actually, no, I'm gonna follow him. I'll follow him. Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Pond 5.
So, you both walk into the big lemon, and you look around, and you see Phelan, Nothing, and Nomal all sitting together, as you all get presented, as the three sitting at the table get presented with their food and drink.
Pond 5.
The young, the half elf passes him out, and he looks to Nomal, and he's gonna go, "All right, well, here's your food, here's your drinks, and you have 2 rooms upstairs." And he's going to hold up like 2 keys, and he's gonna go first. Is a matter of payments.
Pawn 5.
Okay.
All right. Are you all paying together or separate?
Pawn 5.
Would I know if nothing has money?
You
Pawn
wouldn't.
5.
Okay.
So we're watching this happen, right? Jahan and Zato?
You guys see this happening.
Okay. Jahan's gonna walk up, stand right behind the person talking to them.
Okay.
And just stand there.
I'm gonna ask what the total is.
For everything.
Yes.
Give me one moment as I total stuff up. And he's gonna, like, the guy is, like, looking over a bill at this point. He's like, alright, so this, and this. So, that is going to be... that is going to be 29 silver
Pawn 5.
and 15 copper.
Pawn 5.
So
And that's for everything, the rooms and the food?
actually, let me make sure I calculated for 2 rooms. I did calculate for 2 rooms, so yes. That is for everything on your plates right now, everything that you are drinking right now, and then the rooms.
Pawn 5.
Okay. I'll pay it.
And nothing's gonna look at you and he's gonna go, are you sure I can split for half?
Pawn 5.
Nope. Y'all will help for supplies tomorrow.
Alright.
Sounds reasonable.
Pawn 5.
So,
So 29
And-
silver, 15 copper.
Yep.
so
I removed it from my inventory.
Jahan is literally standing behind this person and literally just takes 3 gold pieces out, puts them on, and just says double the food.
Oh,
Pawn 5.
and he's gonna, like, look at you, and he's gonna go, oh, do you want me to tell you what they got?
No, just give me more.
Right.
Just give me exactly what they ordered and bring it to this table.
Oh, 3 gold is quite a lot for what they got.
It's for the trouble.
Pawn 5.
Thank you. And he's gonna go, like, before he goes, he's gonna go, drinks, same lemonade, good berry wine. In all
Just
honesty,
everything they have.
Jihad would-
Everything they have, just put another thing up.
Okay. I was about to say, Jahan would be like Jahan would be like one of the people who knows what good berry wine is.
Seriously.
He would know.
Pawn 5.
And he's gonna go, alright, I'll be back in a minute. Do you want the rooms doubled too? I'm so confused.
No, just
no.
the food.
Yeah, just the food.
Pawn
Okay.
5.
Be back. And he's like, we're gonna walk away awkwardly. And nothing's gonna look at you two. And he's go, oh, I thought you guys was still sleeping. I thought you was sleeping.
He woke me up.
You're welcome.
Oh. Well, hello. Again.
Pawn 5.
We got food. And like after like a little bit, and he says like, "We got food." He's just gonna like be quiet and just like look down.
John just sits down.
So, yeah. Okay. So you pick up your. You guys have to drag. You two have to drag chairs over,
Mm-hmm.
and you sit down. And you guys just. What do you guys do after you pull up seats and sit down?
I just sit there waiting for food.
Okay. You're not gonna say anything to any of them?
Nope.
And I just say, nice of the Fire Brothers to join us today.
Wasn't my choice. He says that in his head.
You don't hear him. You don't hear Orlav.
Good. Very good.
But yeah. Well, nothing's gonna go. Can we eat? Should we wait for you? I'm confused.
No, we can eat. They'll get their food when he comes here.
Okay. And then he's gonna start like digging into his food because he's like quite hungry. What is everyone else doing?
John's sitting there
doing
quiet.
something. Yeah, Phelan's eating. he's hungry too.
After a few more minutes, the half elf comes back up and he puts 2 plates of rabbit and potatoes in front of you two, and then 2 lemonades, and then 2 good berry wines. He's gonna go here. If there's anything else you need, just yell or call for me. I'm Keith. Happy to serve. And he's gonna walk away again.
Thank you.
It kind of does like a little
Thank you,
chuckle.
Keith.
Jahan pushes one plate in front of Zato and takes the other plate and just starts eating.
And you guys eat.
Yep.
And let's see, okay. As you're eating, is anyone going to do something, or are you just gonna eat?
Jahan is just eating.
Noma's gonna keep an eye on the room.
Okay.
Zato kind of side eyes nothing.
Are you doing this openly?
Doing what openly?
Zato, are you side-eyeing him openly? Like, are you genuinely trying to hide the fact that you're side-eyeing him, or are you doing it out in the open?
I'm trying to hide it.
Make a stealth check for me.
I want to cry.
You got a 9.
I got a 9.
Okay. So as like he's like wolfing down food, like he hasn't eaten in like a couple days, like kind of like wolfing down. And as he's like eating, he's just gonna like look over all of you, and then he's gonna notice you side-eyeing him,
Pawn 5.
and he stops like eating, and like he like, and then he like genuinely like before like as he was like before he was like wolfing it, like he was like just stuffing food in his mouth. Now he's actually like taking time to like eat and like have sips of like his drinks, like slowly, because he's like kind of embarrassed like for eating so fast and like you just like staring at him.
Pawn 5.
But yeah,
Not part of the plan.
he notices.
Ever part of the plan, Red?
Wait, do me and Jahan get food?
Pawn 5.
Yeah, I literally just
Yeah,
shoved
you guys
food
got your
in
food.
front of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pawn 5.
Yeah, you guys are eating.
Do I notice anything in the room, or is it just normal?
Everything is normal.
Okay.
You see, but specifically you with, again, I'm using your passive perception. You see the tiefling who nothing was like looking. It was like talking to earlier. He's like looking at your table from like time to time.
I was about to say, was it Keith? Not Keith.
No, it was not Keith.
No,
Keith
not
is a
Keith.
half elf.
Pawn 5.
Okay. So when I notice that, I'm gonna make sure that I also kind of keep an eye. So.
Pawn 5.
If you keep watching him after a while, like after a while of looking at you guys towards like the end of your meal, he's going to like go upstairs.
Pawn 5.
The tiefling like walks away and he goes upstairs.
Okay.
And from the corner of your eye as he goes upstairs, you see like as he's like walking up, you see him reach out for something, and a little sliver of black grabs his hand and pulls him up. But that's all you see.
Say that again.
There's like, you watch him like go to the stairs, and as he's
Okay.
moving up the stairs, you see like he like somewhat reaches his hand out for something, like up on the staircase, and you see like the faintest glimpse of black pulling him up, like dark, like you just see like something black grab like the slightest, but like grab him and then pull him as he disappears
Okay.
out of sight.
Okay.
Pawn 5.
That's not creepy at all.
So, are you going to do anything about it?
No.
So, you guys finish eating, and after like a while, like Keith will come back up and keep checking on you guys. It's like, is everyone still okay? Anyone want a refill on their drinks? Or
One more lemonade, please.
Pawn 5.
got it? Anything else for anyone?
Nothing. Do you want anything?
He's gonna like hold up his drink, the good berry like glass, and he's gonna go, one more, please. And he's gonna go, and he's gonna, all right. Anyone else?
Pawn 5.
I'm good.
No payment necessary, since he's gonna point at Jahan. Like he basically paid for anything you want to get extra.
Pawn 5.
In that case, I'd like some good berry wine too.
Okay. Anything else? You two?
Jahan's just
No, I'm
busy
good.
eating his food.
I shall be back. And he like quickly runs and he gets 2 more things. And he puts them down in front of you two. And he goes, here you go.
Pond 5.
Have fun. And he leaves
Pond
once more. Is there anything else you guys are going to do?
Nope.
Pond 5.
Not for Zeta.
No?
Nope. Jahan just wants to eat his food in peace.
Okay.
Pond
So
5.
you guys finish up with your food. And at this point, the people in the inn, in the bar area, are starting to
Pond 5.
like disperse. Like you see a few of them go up to their rooms, or go upstairs to what you guys perceive to be the rooms,
Pond 5.
and you see a lot of them walk out the doors of the place. There are still some lingerers, but they're like at the bar, and they're like
Pond 5.
chugging back ales. But for like a bit, it's just all of you
Pond 5.
left alone, and just like the few barflies that are there. So, what are you guys going to do?
Jahan's gonna be like, what is next?
So, we have 2 rooms for the night.
Pond 5.
We could figure out how we're going to split up the rooms.
How
My
many
thought
rooms are
was
there?
that
Pond 5.
there are 5 of us. My thought was that myself and Nothing could share a room, and you 3, if you don't set each other on fire.
No promises.
Failing, can you keep an eye on them?
I guess I could keep an eye on them.
Anyone have any issues with that setup?
As long as I can sleep.
Yeah, I guess we just go in, we just sleep, and that's that. We get up in the morning, search for supplies, and you and I can get a horse in the morning.
Pond 5.
At that moment, Zeta like actually remembers like the horse in the like being left.
Oh yeah, what happened to our horse? Did y'all just leave the horse and cart
Pond 5.
at the entrance to the city?
Jahan
What?
said we should do it.
What?
You didn't bring it with you?
Where are we gonna put it?
Outside the inn?
Oh.
Pond 5.
Listen, I was forced awake. I have no idea what was going on.
Okay, so how far is the inn from the entrance?
Pond 5.
To the entrance of town,
Yes.
To where
where
we
you left the cart.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Yeah, like how far away is the cart
it's-
from us?
I would say it's about like 70 feet away
Pond 5.
from in the inn, from like the entrance of the inn to the entrance of town.
Okay, so how far would he have to run to get there? Like, how long would that take him?
70 feet. Well, your speed is 25 feet.
Pond 5.
So you could run there pretty fast, but you could also just go outside and look.
Pond
While
5.
that's happening, I'm gonna signal to Keith.
Okay. And Keith is gonna walk over. Yes.
So we have a cart with a horse. Is there a place we can keep them? That way they're safe and not out in the middle of the town.
It's kind of late, but you can probably store them in one of the barns. I can go out with you so I can show you where to do it. We have a space for travelers that have that.
Okay, perfect. And I'm going to signal to Phelan to come with us, and then I'm going to give the keys to Zato.
Right.
Got it.
Zeta, you have 2 keys to the rooms. And are Nomal, are you and Nomal and Phelan, are you two gonna like rush outside with Keith?
We're gonna go to whatever speed Keith is going.
Okay, so Keith is gonna walk out like gently. He's gonna walk out like
Casually?
normally.
Yeah.
Casually, yeah. So casually walk out, and he's gonna like look around, and he goes, "Where did you leave your car?"
Where did we leave the cart?
You left the car in the front of town.
Okay. So we left the cart at the front of town. So we didn't
And he's
realize
gonna
our
look
friends were
over
gonna
there.
leave and join us.
Yep. And he's gonna look over there, and he's gonna go, "What cart?"
Oh my.
And Nomal
And
just knows that Zato has something to do with this.
yeah,
Or
and
because
you
there's
look
not
out.
smoke.
Yes, there's no smoke, but you look out to where the cart and the horse once was, and they're not there anymore.
They better be there in the morning. Keith, I apologize. Apparently something our friends decided to hide our cart and horse. And left that detail out.
Oh,
I apologize for
well.
that.
Oh, well, you're fine. I thought, you know what? I'm not gonna put myself into your matters. Let's just go back inside before it gets really late.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, you don't want to get into our matters. They're complicated and childish.
Alrighty then. And then he's gonna like usher you both back inside.
And now I'm going to go upstairs. Or is the group not gone upstairs yet?
The group is still in there. I mean, Zato has the keys, and you guys are still like Zato, Jahan, and nothing are just like sitting at the table. So they're just basically nothing is just gonna like look at Zato, and he's gonna like hold his hand out, and he's gonna go, Can I have the key for me and Nomal's room?"
Sure.
And he's gonna take one of the keys from you. And he's gonna go, "Thanks." Bit weird, me sharing a room with Nomal. Is it weird?
Not really. I don't know.
I mean, I don't want to sound like out there. But she's the only girl. I'm a guy. In all honesty, I would rather be sharing a room with you, but I'm gonna follow her lead because she kind of scares me.
Well.
And he's gonna like awkwardly laugh.
They doesn't know what to do.
Oh, I see short circuiting.
A little bit.
Oh. And
Hey
as,
guys, be quiet.
the rest of them walk in. As you guys walk back in. n- Nothing will get up and walk over to normal Keith and Phelan and be like, did you guys, that was fast. Did you guys get the cart all
Sato,
put
that
up?
cart better be there in the morning.
What do you mean better be there in the morning?
You heard me. Now let's all go to bed.
Zato's like, oh, he is trying his hardest to not say anything or do anything. He is trying his utmost hardest. You do not know how hard this is for him.
Phelan is
Is it
also
very first, is it very obvious that Zato is upset?
No. He's like
Is he
internally
trying
screaming.
to hide it?
Yes.
Make a stealth check.
I want to jump off a cliff in the cotton candy.
Wait, what did you get?
Those 6.
Okay, so everyone's who has a passive perception over 6
Oh yeah.
can realize that someone is screaming to themselves right now and is kind of upset.
So
What was
basically
Phelan
everybody.
gonna say? Yeah, everyone notices.
At first, Phelan was too tired to say anything, but then he's just like, Zato, I can tell you're upset by your screw up.
Can we go to bed now? Like now? Like right now?
Yes, that's the plan.
Yes, yeah. Normal will figure out a plan in the morning.
Okay. So who is heading upstairs?
Me.
Once
As am I.
Jahan finishes all of the food off, he is.
And I say thank you to Keith, and then I go up to the rooms.
Right. And as you all are like going upstairs, Keith will say, "Good night. So just to let you know, one of your rooms is 19 and one of them is 20. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
fall back. Those are fine. Good night. See you in the morning." And he goes back very fast. And as you all are like walking upstairs, so what is the order of you four walking upstairs?
Jahan's in the back. He doesn't
Yeah,
have the
I
key.
think
He's in the back.
I'm one
Okay.
of the people in the front.
Okay. Where is
So normal is
where's
either.
normal?
I'll say normal will have gone up first.
Okay.
I'm just in the middle.
And then where is Okay. So I'm gonna say that the order for now is normal, Phelan, Zato, Nothing, and Jahan.
Well, I thought nothing had already
So is
gone
it-
upstairs and was ahead of us.
No, nothing stayed
Okay.
back.
Okay, that's fine.
So you guys go upstairs. Nothing still has your room key.
Correct. That's why I thought nothing was already up there.
No, nothing stayed, but he does have the key. But he
Yes.
like noticed, he obviously like noticed Zato getting upset. He's gonna like go up to Zato and he's gonna like whisper, like, "Do you want me to do the thing again?"
No, I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. So they're just trying to like walk away as quickly as possible because he does not want to talk.
Okay. But I'm gonna say that nothing does try to reach out, and I'm gonna see if he manages to touch you.
Can I slap him? I slap his hand away.
No, we'll see if he isn't able to like touch you. You can slap his hand away. But
Yeah.
okay, that's a
Bond 5.
6 plus 6 plus 2 is an 8. Does an 8 hit?
Bond 5.
No.
Okay, so he doesn't touch. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna slap his hand away.
Jeez.
And he's gonna like recoil.
Bond 5.
I said I was
He's gonna
fine.
go, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Zeta just
And
walks to the room. Zeta's like he's had enough.
Okay.
I'm sorry about him nothing.
Well, I would say while it's going on, I'm gonna be because me and Phelan are up in front of them,
Bond 5.
Mm-hmm.
walking up. So I'm gonna be like to Phelan, like, "Hey, so keep an eye out on the two of them, but also keep an eye out on just in general. Not sure if something's going on here or not.
Right.
But I'm not gonna give like specifics on anything. Just basically saying, hey, just keep your guard up. Don't assume that things are like 100% safe, kind of thing."
Bond 5.
And with that, nothing races forward towards room 20.
Okay.
And he opens the door. And
Bond 5.
he like looks back towards normal and everyone, and he's gonna go good night, and he's just gonna walk in.
Bond 5.
So what is everyone doing?
I'm gonna go into the room.
Bond 5.
So, yeah, Phelan's gonna go into his room. He just wants to crash so we could wake up early.
Bond 5.
Okay. First, I am going to say, did Zato open the door to the room that he's sharing?
Bond 5.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys, yeah, you're able to go into the room.
Bond 5.
How many beds are in the room that have the 3 boys?
Okay. So in the room that has the 3 boys, it's 2 beds, and in Normal and Nothing's room, it is 2 beds.
Okay. Jahan literally puts himself in between the 2 beds and just lays down with his cot. Just puts his cot down.
Okay.
And knocks right back out.
Bond 5.
Okay. So that means that Phelan and Zato, you both have a bed to yourself.
Bond 5.
Phelan just gets in the bed and he doesn't go to sleep right away. He just lies there and just thinks about what he could possibly do the next day to he tries to think of a plan, and he's probably gonna rearrange things with Normal later, but we'll see that tomorrow.
Okay. And Zato, what are you doing?
Absolutely nothing but laying down.
5.
Because I have had.
Okay. And you 3 fall asleep. And then it cuts to Normal and Nothing. And Nothing's gonna go, which bed do you want?
You choose. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. And he walks over to the right bed and he like sits down.
Okay.
Pawn 5.
And I'll go to the other
And
one.
he's just- And he's gonna like look at you. And he's gonna, can I ask you a question?
Pawn 5.
Okay.
How is it weird interacting with the other ones?
Which other ones?
The three of them. Is it usually that hostile?
Um.
Pawn 5.
And Nomo's trying to think of ways to say things that, because at this point, Nomo's kind of uncertain about what all, if nothing's got like something up like their sleeve or whatnot. Because simply because of the interaction that she saw. And knowing that the purpose of them, like they actually have a mission here, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So Nomo's gonna say,
Pawn 5.
I don't know them all that well, but I can expect that kind of behavior and interactions when you've been in a cart for 3 days. And been through some of the things we've been through. I think we're just learning more about each other. They'll be fine in the morning.
Okay.
Pawn 5.
Do you want to know more about?
Pawn 5.
Should we know more about each other?
Pawn 5.
Like, what do you want to know?
Well,
Pawn 5.
I might have heard a rumor. Are you really
Pawn 5.
what were their names? What were their names? What were their names? And he like starts chanting it like a mantra, like trying to remember.
Pawn 5.
And he's gonna go. Is were you?
Pawn 5.
Is your mom named Epilo?
Pawn 5.
Who?
Is your mom named Epilo? I don't remember how to pronounce the name.
Pawn 5.
He's
It's
asking
just-
like
It's just Elpa.
Elpa. Is your mom Elpa?
Pawn 5.
Quick question before I answer.
Mm-hmm.
Did we tell him who exactly we are?
No,
Pawn
you
5.
guys never told him anything.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I wasn't sure what all was told in the back of the cart
But that's why
before
and they
we
said
went into
it,
the dream sequence.
but that's why it
Yeah,
was
you
said
guys never-
rumor. He heard a rumor.
Yeah.
Correct, but I wasn't I didn't want to repeat something
Pawn 5.
or not say something if we'd already told him something. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know. You never told him anything.
Okay.
You can see like as he asks this, like he's like visibly nervous. Like he's fidgeting like with his hands.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like looking at you. Is that your mom?
I know of the name.
What do you know about her?
Pawn 5.
What do you know about that group?
I know that she's part of a group of adventurers.
Pawn 5.
What do you know about them?
I know that two of the members are dead. I know that my dad died. I know that my dad died trying to save one of the other members. And he looks at you. And he goes, "You can be honest with me. You're a child of the Revengers too, aren't you?" And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Okay, now the suspense is killing me. What is happening?
Oh,
You know,
Emmy
all
just
I
made
wanted to
them
do,
one of us. Emmy literally just made nothing one of us.
all I
One
wanted to
of
do was
us.
go up to the room, and I was gonna pull GIF out, and I was gonna play with GIF with nothing,
Nope.
and just casually enjoy the night. Now
No.
you're making me not like this person even more.
You don't like nothing?
Why would you don't like nothing?
At least you put nothing with you, and not with like me, because I probably would have just been like, "Don't worry about it."
No, it was I intentionally put nothing with me
Yeah.
because of what I saw at the bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last thing you guys hear, the last thing Nomal hears specifically is like, are you a kid of the Revengers too? And that's where we're ending it.
Awesome.
Oh goodness gracious.
Wow.
Ooh.
You just really want to bring out
Spicy.
you just really want to bring out my backstory, don't you?
I mean, out of
Yeah?
everyone, you probably have the deepest backstory.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I got a good backstory. It's just not
And
as deep.
I thought we were gonna go shopping.
oh well, nope, we ran out of time for that, so I had to end it somehow.
Yeah.
I made a list.
Shopping two-parter episode.
I remember. Well, yeah. It's gonna be a two-parter. Keep the list handy, and we'll do
Yeah.
it next time.
And I'm gonna make
that is-
everyone else pay for everything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Makes they don't pay for it. I was just kidding.
Shut the up.
Though Jahan literally has everything he needs, basically, that he thinks he needs.
But does he have everything?
No,
Dun, dun, dun.
no, he doesn't
No,
really
I'm
have
not
everything.
gonna make you buy like things like for me, but like
No,
general supplies,
No, but, like,
food.
quite
water.
literally, Jahan has quite literally only didn't even the last shopping episode. All of his items came from the library of the grab bag. That is it.
Oh yeah.
Like he just like, I will test my luck. I do not care.
But yeah, that's where we're ending it.
We are learning that Jahan is just a sleep, eat, and fight type of person.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
But
and
yeah,
nobody died to fire.
And no one died to fire. Yay! That might be next session.
Though Zeta almost got himself put with a little bit of fire on him.
I mean, you almost burned down the cart, but
I mean, what happens when you have a fire ability, natural, latent fire ability that's very strong, and you get woken up by a sudden impact? You're gonna set off something. Especially someone that's already as angry as Jahan. But yeah, seems like that's it. I don't have anyone to raid. So we could just call it. Thanks everyone for being here. We will be back in hopefully 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be back in 2 weeks. And then next week we'll be back with Pathfinder.
Ooh, finally.
Finally, yes,
Yeah.
finally. Finally, I get to do the thing I wrote for over a month ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think it's been almost 2 months since I wrote the story. Like, the actual stuff for this session. Because we had 2 sessions where I had to kind of switch it up a little bit.
Phone it in. Yeah.
Just kind of go off a wing. But other than that, I will catch you guys tomorrow with some Overwatch. Because it's Wednesday. Other than that, anyone else got anything to say?
No, just night.
Yeah,
Yes.
just not.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. We'll catch you back
Night.
here later.
Right.
Bye.